If you want to grow strawberries in your aquaponics system, we have come up with the perfect trick for you. Growing strawberries in a horizontal PVC pipe is the perfect way to maximize yields and save space. This video will tell you everything you need to know about growing strawberries in a horizontal PVC pipe. Utilizing horizontal pipes is a common method growers use to save space. You can hang the pipes on top of each other and let your plants grow vertically up a wall. This technique is particularly useful for those who do not have adequate space on the ground. Strawberries grow low to the ground and spread very wide. They have tendrils that grow roots to help them spread. Before we discuss growing strawberries in a horizontal PVC pipe, let's understand how strawberries grow. Strawberries are a delicious fruit, and when grown correctly, you can get lots of tasty treats. Typically, they are grown in a cooler climate. The optimal temperature range is between 60 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. According to the University of New Hampshire, strawberries prefer loamy soil with good drainage. This means you will have to amend the soil with enough sand to get this texture. Try to keep the pH of your soil between 5.8 to 6.2 to achieve the best results. Strawberries need plenty of water, so make sure you have an adequate supply available. Since you are doing it with aquaponics, this should not be a problem. There are many different varieties of strawberries, so be sure to know which ones you are working with when planting. We recommend using a few different varieties to increase your chances of success. Now that you know the basics about this wonderful plant, let's discuss the details of growing strawberries in a horizontal PVC pipe. Making your PVC pipe strawberry planter. First, start by measuring your vertical space to come up with a clear design of what you want. Once you have your measurements, you are ready to purchase materials. The main component of this system is PVC pipes. To be extra sustainable, try reusing some old PVC pipes from a past construction job. They are usually easy to find once you start looking. Buying the pipes is also always an option. PVC pipes are labeled by their diameter. The larger the diameter will help your plants get bigger. Base your decision on the amount of space available. You want something between 3 and 4 inches in diameter to ensure enough space for the roots to grow. In general, PVC pipes are sold in 10-foot pieces, but they are easy to cut to fit whatever size you need. When all your pipes are cut, drill holes in the top of the pipe. Mark everything out first to ensure accuracy. Drill those holes around 2 to 4 inches in diameter. On the bottom of the pipe, drill small holes with a 1/8 drill bit for drainage. This is where the water will exit your soil and most likely enter into your sump tank. The water will then be filtered and pushed back into your fish tank. Once the drainage holes are set, you can start to fill the pipe with soil. Remember, they like loamy soil with not too much clay. You can add a little bit of compost after mixing clay and sand. Final steps for growing strawberries in a horizontal PVC pipe. If this is for an aquaponics system, you don't need to add too much compost. Plants will absorb nutrients from the fish waste residue living in the water. It should be an adequate supply for your plants to be healthy. When the soil is all set, you will need to put the end caps on both sides of your PVC pipe. When you buy your PVC pipe, make sure to get the end caps that match the diameter of your pipe. So, for 4-inch pipe diameter, you need to get 4-inch pipe caps. It all will be easily labeled at the store, and you can always ask someone to help you if you are not sure. Use silicone caulk to seal the pipe cap ends. Once your pipes are set up, you can hang your pipes using wire or brackets in the place you want. Another way to hang your pipes is to use a series of hooks. The pipe will sit directly on top of the hooks. Wherever it is located will have a lot of moisture, so make sure it's not susceptible to water damage. If you need, you can put a waterproof tarp on the walls behind the pipes. Be sure to accurately set up your system so things drain in the right place. Measure twice, cut once. Take your time to ensure no mistakes are made. There is a lot of flexibility in growing strawberries in a PVC pipe. It all depends on your personal needs. If you want to grow high yields, you will need more pipes. This means having enough vertical space to hang your pipes. For those who have limited space, growing strawberries in a horizontal PVC pipe is an excellent option. If you keep the right conditions and pay attention to any problems, you should have strawberries on your plate in 3 months. Not all strawberries take the same amount of time, so be patient if you don't see immediate results. Make sure to give your strawberries plenty of water. This method of growing can be applied to other plants as well. If you are using wasted PVC pipes, this is also an excellent way to help clean up plastic waste from our environment. Unfortunately, PVC pipes are used on every construction site around the world, and they are very difficult to recycle. This means they often end up in our soils and oceans. We highly recommend trying this creative way to grow fruits and protect our environment. If you do it right, it won't be too expensive. How to plant strawberries in ground. Provide adequate space for sprawling. Set plants out 18 inches apart to leave room for runners and leave 4 feet between rows. Strawberries are sprawling plants. Seedlings will send out runners, which in turn will send out their own runners. Make planting holes deep and wide enough to accommodate the entire root system without bending it. However, don't plant too deep. The roots should be covered, but the crown should be right at the soil surface. It is very important that you do not bury the crown, central growing bud, of the plant, or it could rot. The leaves, flowers, and fruit must be exposed to light and fresh air. To settle their roots into the soil, water plants well at the time of planting. It is also possible to grow strawberries from last year's runners. Also check out our premium garden tools set, which will help you out in your gardening. Link is given in the description. Winter care of strawberries. Strawberry plants are perennial. They are naturally cold hardy and will survive mildly freezing temperatures. So if your area has mild winters, little care is needed. In regions where the temperature regularly drops into the low 20s Fahrenheit, strawberries will be in their dormant stage. It's best to provide some winter protection. When the growing season is over, mow or cut foliage down to 1 inch. This can be done after the first couple of frosts, or when air temps reach 20 degrees Fahrenheit, -6 degrees Celsius. Mulch plants about 4 inches deep with straw, pine needles, or other organic material. In even colder regions, more insulating mulch should be added. Natural precipitation should appropriately maintain sufficient soil moisture. Remove mulch in early spring, after the danger of frost has passed. How to harvest strawberries. Fruit is typically ready for harvesting 4 to 6 weeks after blossoming. Harvest only fully red, ripe berries, and pick every 3 days. Cut by the stem, do not pull the berry or you could damage the plant. For June-bearer strawberries, the harvest will last up to 3 weeks. You should have an abundance of berries, depending on the variety. How to store strawberries. Store unwashed berries in the refrigerator for 3 to 5 days. Strawberries can be frozen whole for about 2 months. That's the end of our today's video. We hope you liked the video. Also check out our previous video about the reason potatoes grow in bags have so many tubers. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so that you don't miss an update. Thank you.